welcome back to another video. I hope you guys have been well. So today we are going to be going through everything that's in my work bag. I love filming these videos so much. I almost try not to film them as often as I would like to because I don't want you guys to get bored, but this video is also so highly requested, probably the most highly requested video here on my channel. So I thought I would share with you how I like to keep my handbag organized, what I like to take on a daily basis, and this is obviously focused on work. So I don't carry all of this stuff around every single day, but this is what I like to take when I'm heading into the office. So this beautiful bag that has recently entered my collection is from the brand Songmont. They are a Chinese owned brand. I believe their headquarters is based in Beijing and they have some stores throughout the United States. And yeah, it's just absolutely gorgeous. When I received an email from them whilst I was holidaying in Europe, I jumped at the opportunity. I was trying not to check my emails, but when I saw an email from them, I have never responded so quickly because I've actually seen this bag pop up on my Instagram, and in particular, I've seen more of the smaller and medium size of this bag, and girls just style it so well. So I went for the large, of course, because I do work in an office full time. So for me, I would get the most use out of the large size. As for the color, I opted for taupe because a girl I follow on Instagram, I believe her handle is Dom Overseas, she was carrying this bag, I believe in a smaller size, but in this color, and I just look at her for outfit inspiration. So as soon as she had it, I just thought, yep, that is the bag that I want. So this is made from a full grain leather. They do actually have all of their bags. I don't know if all of them, but a lot of their bags are available in a vegan leather made from recycled plastics, I believe, which really intrigued me as well. I'm thinking, do I want to start going down that path as well, trying out vegan leather? So anyway, they do have that available if you're interested. And a huge bonus with this bag is it comes with an inner pouch. So you don't need to have an organizer because this one pretty much comes with it. You've got pockets all around the outside. You have the ability to zip up the bag, which I know some people are worried about bucket bags and the fact that it's all open. So you can zip it up and there's plenty of space on the inside there. I actually used this last week and my pen leaked. Would you believe that that has never happened before? And the first time that I used this bag, it happened. So anyway, I'm trying not to think about that. And it also comes with a crossbody strap. So I believe you just hook it onto the handles here. And I love how thick this strap is because I think the thicker the strap at the moment gives off a more modern vibe, especially when you've got a heavy bag. You definitely need the extra thickness for that support. So the reason why I'm not actually using this particular organizer that it came with is because you guys know that I like to carry a lot, and using this, it didn't fit everything that I needed. For me, I like the option of having my bag open, so if I do want to pop my Frank Green water bottle in there, it can, and it just sticks out the top, which is something that I have been doing. Now let's run through everything that's in my bag. I have tied a little Longchamp scarf here. I get so many questions about this particular scarf. I actually received it for free at a Longchamp event, but I think Songmont, let me just double check. I have a feeling that they have little bag charms and they might even have some twillies as well available. Let me just check. Yep, they have the most beautiful, unique bag charms. Oh my gosh, I wish I saw these earlier. I have my mouse in my bag and it just connects to my computer, which is literally meters away from me, but I can browse the website. They don't have silk kind of twillies, but they have some really beautiful bag charms and they're not too hectic either. So yeah, definitely check out their bag charms if you're interested. And then I also just have a hair clip on there as well because I'm always putting my hair up whilst I'm at work. Sometimes I like it down, so I always just keep a clip there on the handle. It probably isn't good for the handle, but I mean, I'm using it that often that it's, you know, it's not sitting there long enough to damage the actual leather. So let's go through everything in my bag. I am using my own organizer, but that's purely because I'm very particular in how I organize my bag. So I'll leave this one linked below. In terms of the dimensions of the bag, the weight of the bag, so similar to the Louis Vuitton Petite Noe. I'm pretty sure the dimensions are almost exactly the same, and even the weight. I believe this is around 650 grams, so a little bit on the heavier side, but it is made from a really durable leather and it is quite large, so it's kind of to be expected. I'm going to move these pillows here so that way you can see the bag as I'm pulling stuff out because it is quite beautiful. There we go. So let's go through. First thing I have is my new to me Louis Vuitton MM Agenda. Guys, I feel like I'm converted to this size. I watched so many review videos on this and I didn't have high expectations, if I'm honest. I wanted something that I could carry in my A5 planner does fit in this, but I just wanted something that I could take in some of my smaller bags. And yeah, I've seen a lot of reviews saying that this size is too small, but I use the FC compact insert, so they go right to the edge, so it just gives me a little bit more space when I'm planning, and I'm just loving it. So at the moment, this is just my content planner, but I'm thinking in the new year I will completely convert to this size because yeah, like I said, I can just keep it in all of my bags. And look how nice the Louis Vuitton monogram goes with this color bag as well. So if you have any little Louis Vuitton small leather goods, they look really nice with this bag. So I've got that. I then have a comb, pretty self-explanatory. I love the wide tooth combs in particular because I can kind of go through my hair and it doesn't, you know, make it frizzy. So wide tooth comb. I then have a charging cord, again, pretty self-explanatory. I use this more often for my AirPods because I use my AirPods so much that they often die. So anyway, I've got a charging cord. I also use a cord organizer to keep it all neat and tidy so it slips into the side pockets really easily. If you were using this organizer, you could simply slide it in there. Same with like a little comb. These little outside pockets are so good. Next I have my sunglasses. The ones I'm using at the moment are the Vela sunglasses. I just think they're really cool. They really elevate my outfit. It depends what I'm wearing when I wear these sunglasses, but you know, this week I've just been rocking them a little bit more. And I know a lot of you are probably screaming at me through the screen right now, like, where is your case? But because I use organizers, they kind of slide in there and they stay protected. So loving these sunnies at the moment. I've got my little pouch. This is just a little vintage Chanel pouch. I can't link it below because, like I said, it's a vintage piece. But in here we have the quarterly hand cream. I recently purchased this in Italy in a little pack. I did find this on Sephora. I think it's $19 for the pack. So good. Perfect for your handbag. So I've got the lip balm and the hand cream. I've got a couple of tampons in there. I've got a little Glass House fragrance. Every time I buy a Glass House candle for the house, they generally throw in a mini fragrance, which is great for your handbag. I've got a little Chanel lip balm. I've got a nail file, just a little glass one, some hair ties, and I've also got some whiteout for my planner. So just all the little bits that tend to, you know, go through my bag and make it messy, I like to keep in this little pouch. Next thing is actually my ergonomic mouse. This is just from Logitech, and this is probably my most used accessory. I use it all day at work, and then when I'm at home and I'm editing videos and everything, I use it on my home computer as well because it is Bluetooth, and because of the buttons on the bottom, you can sync it up to 3 devices, so it's really great, and I like to take it with me everywhere. We've got my mobile phone. This is just the iPhone 13 Pro, not that you probably care. We've got a little reusable grocery bag. These are great. I use this all the time. Again, this is an absolute essential of mine. Even when I'm using my smaller bags, I always have to throw in one of these. My AirPods, like I said, because for work we communicate via Teams, often I will be listening to music on my phone, but because I have Teams hooked up to my phone as well, I can simply answer calls and everything just using my AirPods. Whenever I'm doing like an actual meeting or screen sharing, of course I have to go to my bigger headphones with a microphone, but in the meantime, this little combo for work is really great. I then have my Kindle. I've been getting into the habit of reading on my lunch breaks rather than scrolling on my phone, and at the moment I am reading the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. It's not autumn here in Australia. We're actually heading into the hotter months, but everyone has been talking about this particular book, so I had to, of course, purchase it, and it was only $3 on the Kindle, so super cheap. And I just bought this actual case from Etsy. Again, I'll link everything below. And then I just bought a little pop socket from eBay, and that is just such a great little combo, and I love this case so much. Love my Kindle in general. I also have my car keys, and I like to keep everything organized with this Louis Vuitton 4 key holder. I actually got this off Depop for like $150. All of my small leather goods I purchased secondhand. All of my luxury goods, for that matter, I purchased secondhand, and this one is just great. I then have my card holder. I've been using the Louis Vuitton little card holder. Yeah, again, another Depop purchase. I've got some mints. So these I bought whilst I was in France at a little servo when we stopped to get some fuel. And these are rose flavored. So super beautiful, tiny little mints. And I just love, I'm a sucker for tins. And that's actually everything in my bag. It's now completely empty. If I was to rearrange this and organize it really well, I could potentially fit my Frank Green water bottle in there, which I just stick in the side, and it does stick out of the top, but that kind of stuff doesn't really bother me with bags because my work bags I treat as a total workhorse. They're there to do a job, and it's just nice that I can kind of sit it in there and have everything else around it. Now for the actual organizer that I'm using, it is from my Etsy store and it's the small tote bag organizer. The Petite Noe, like the one designed for the Louis Vuitton Noe, it doesn't fit in here as nicely, so I actually went down a size to the little, yeah, tote bag organizer. As for the inside of the bag, when there's no organizers in there, it's a beautiful, I think it is just full grain leather, and look how beautiful that color is. So with the magnets, when you are using the insert it came with, I think this insert is perfect for most people. It's just because I like to carry so much. But when I don't have as much in there, I will definitely opt for this one because it has magnets on the actual pouch, which the bag magnets to and creates a beautiful shape. And then you also have these little like clips on either side, which you pull in, you clip together, and that's what will help to keep the bag shape. As long as you don't have too much in there, you'll be able to clip it all together like this. So that way when you're holding it down by your side, or you're wearing it crossbody, or you have it in the crook of your arm, it just keeps this beautiful shape. As you can see, I've really customized the bag to my liking, and it is just the perfect setup for me. So what I might do is I might flip the camera around, give you guys a bird's eye view of me reorganizing my bag, just so you can see where I like to put everything. And I'll also do a little bit of B-roll, you know, styling this bag so you can see what it looks like with the crossbody strap on the crook of my arm. And that will take you to the end of this video. So I'll say goodbye now. I hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, I will link everything below, including the beautiful Songmont song bag, and then any others that I've had my eye on. So I hope you all enjoy the rest of this video, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye guys.